Good morning, good people. Welcome back to A Moment on Mondays with your girl, your sister. I'm your friend and personal growth coach, Stephanie R. Strong. And this morning, I'd like to speak to you about what's really holding you back. Well, this whole entire year has been about personal awareness, and I kicked off a Moment on Mondays for 2016, hoping to achieve the objectives of you paying more attention to your habitual thinking, habitual reactions, habitual responses, and pay more attention to what you're thinking about what you're thinking about, so that you can really generate the kind of life that you desire for yourself. The more you are aware of yourself, the more you can manage what you see, what you hear, what you do, what you take in, what you process, what you receive into your spirit, what you release, all of those great things. Well, today I want to speak to you about what's really holding you back. Seriously. If you are not achieving the kind of life that you have desired for yourself, my question to you is, what's really holding you back? That's not an answer that you can just scrape off the surface of your circumstances. That calls for you to really ask yourself some really tough questions and answer them really honestly. See, it's so easy to come up with circumstantial reasons why you are not advancing or not achieving or succeeding in the areas that are meaningful to you. You really have to ask yourself what's taken place in your mind that prohibits you or inhibits you from really walking a consistent path of success. Now, don't get it twisted. Success is not the be all and end all of your life. Success is very relative. And so you have to ask yourself, am I successful? Am I the successful person that I want to be? And how do I measure that type of success? But I dare say that one of the reasons, or a couple of reasons, why many people are not achieving the life that they want, or they're not really living their best life, or they're really not advancing in their particular profession or giftings or dreams, is because in many instances, you can write as many goals as you want. You're supposed to write your goals down. We say that all the time. Write down your goals. But unless you have a plan and a strategy, the goals are just information on a sheet of paper. So you have to have a plan and a strategy to implement the goals. But wait a second. It's not just about the goals, a plan, and a strategy. You've got to have some discipline. And a lot of times, many people are asking God to do something supernatural for them. And God is holding back simply because what you need to accomplish requires you to be disciplined. It requires you to be decisive. It requires you to be consistent. And those are things that God is just not going to do for you. He's just not going to do it. I can tell you right now, he's just not going to do that for you. But what he will do, he will make his strength perfect in your weakness. So you have to be certain that whatever's holding you back, what's really holding you back, are not things that you can actually do today. So today, I want you to begin really thinking about what's really holding you back. And I want you to be honest. And I want you to write down what you believe is holding you back. And I want you to search deep and ask yourself these questions. And I want you to answer them honestly. And so then once you come up with an honest answer or honest answers, then you can start peeling back some of the layers of reasons why you are most likely holding yourself back. Because a lot of times we blame circumstances, but a lot of times it's not circumstances. So this week, I want you to do more of some self-evaluation and some self-assessment. And I want you to definitely write your goals down, but I also want you to write a strategy and a plan down. It doesn't have to be all that deep. It can be something as simple as a 1, 2, 3. What is a 1, 2, 3? What is the objective? What are your objectives? What is your expected outcome? And day by day, minute by minute, moment by moment, I say that all the time. It doesn't have to be grandiose because, like I said, success is relative. And for me, a successful day is when I actually accomplish those things that I set out to do. And I do it with tremendous accountability and responsibility in a spirit of excellence. So those are some things that I want you to think about. Well, that's all that I have for you today. We are one more month in 2016, and then we'll be launching into 2017. And I just want to thank you in advance for all of you who have tuned in and have shared my videos and have commented, liked, whatever you have done to show your support. I certainly appreciate that, and I am looking forward to 2017. But we've got one more month to knock this ball out of the field. So let's just get it together and let's do the darn thing and let nothing hold you back. Well, I will see you on next Monday. Don't forget to check me out at presencewithpurpose.net, and don't forget to pick up a copy of my book, When Tulips Bloom, a personal guide for blossoming through the difficult seasons of life. I will see you on next Monday, but until then, make this your best day ever.